Good morning everyone from Tiantai County, Zhejiang. I just finished up at a conference here and now I'm gonna do a few days of awesome biking in the region. I'm kind of obsessed with this place because it's mid-December and fall is still going. It's awesome. So today we're gonna be doing some exploring in the local countryside and we're gonna see some beautiful leaves. And I met a fellow bike enthusiast at the conference and he's gonna be our guide for today.
Hello, 大家好，我是浙江 天台县，就是当地的，我的那个名字叫王威，我是杨离子的粉丝，这次他来到我们当地，所以说我非常开心，有机会可以带着他到我们的山山水水去走一下。
Our first stop of the day is Guoqing Temple, which was originally built in the year 598 and renovated in 1734. It's buried deep in the mountains of Tiantai County and is home to over 100 monks who are self-sufficient and produce their own food in the surrounding fields. Look at all that rice, guys. Rice for days. The monks here like to provide for themselves, and going to the grocery store is just not the vibe. The monks have also shunned many modern mass-produced items. Bamboo and wood handicrafts are the superior choice. 做一个篮子需要多久？很喜欢看到这些木质的东西。现在大家都用，到处都是塑料。
手工做的嘛，
这个
很难。你看它都是体现这个工艺水平在体现。你看。
你是从小就学的这些工艺吗？
对，我17岁就到那个单位里去。
现在还有年轻人在学这个吗？
没有了。
传统工艺已经有些就要失传了。年轻人啊，他们不愿意再做这种又累，但是又赚不到钱的工作
啊。这个做一天能赚多少钱？
我那在我来做啊，到乡下去做啊，是250，就是250
块钱。
在这里做呢，跟那个寺院里去做呢，是160钱。
就是他们给寺院里面有一些，因为寺院嘛，他们有一些就是义务付出一样的，不是说纯粹是为了赚钱。
If you're wondering what all that racket was in the background of the conversation, it's this lovely little fountain right here next to the basket weaving area. Man, these turtles are brutal. Too lazy to swim around. If you're in my way, I'm just gonna step on you. Yeah, that'll teach you. Get out of the way. Indeed, the temple ecology is flourishing. Look at these squirrels frolicking without a care in the world. Inspiring. As with many temples in China, this one is designed in layers going up the slope of the mountain, so you have to climb lots and lots and lots of stairs. And you get a nice little view at the top. 这里面他都在这里面做那种佛教的一种类似于我们就是做功课一样的。There are all kinds of interesting discoveries to be made in and around this temple. Like this centuries-old stone bridge that's still being used every day by visitors to the temple. Or these interesting sculptures, which are actually the gravestones of senior monks. This room here is filled with hundreds and hundreds of carvings of arhats, which are disciples of Buddha. They aren't based on any specific people in the real world, and many of them are accompanied by mythical creatures, like this cow unicorn over here, and some other critters that you maybe are familiar with in other Chinese architecture and paintings. This tower here is the Sui Pagoda, built in the late 500s and restored in the 1100s. It used to have a much more complex structure, but it was destroyed by multiple fires, so now it's just down to the bare bones. But a very beautiful piece of architecture nevertheless, and it's amazing that it's still standing after all these centuries. As a loyal subscriber, Wei knows of my love for exploring the countryside, so most of the rest of the route is going to be some local country roads. This is a part of China that I have never been to and knew nothing about before showing up here for this conference. So let's see what surprises await us. Looks like we've encountered another traditional handicraft maker. Let's check out his workshop.
No， 我里下搁到是各自个。
你有徒弟吗？
没有，
没有徒弟。
现在这个没有人学的，
没人学。
No， 这个也没人学了。
还学来做什么了？再不到千万也能做什么了？
啊，那以后怎么办呀？
以后就这铝啊、金啊、铁皮啊什么
其他的工艺，
就是工厂代替的。
He told us that even though iron steaming trays are cheaper and easier to make, they don't distribute the steam as evenly as the bamboo and wood trays. 你多少岁的时候开始学这个
？16岁呀，文化大革命的时候，你们还没有生嘞，我做这个。
This neighborhood is full of people making steaming trays by hand. It's like the place where all the craftsmen for this specific thing have gathered together. And there's baskets of sawdust, piles of wood and bamboo, workshops left and right. You can't pass through this place without seeing at least a dozen steaming trays in progress. As you guys may have seen in my previous videos, it can be a challenge to forage for food in the countryside, so we've made a brief return to the city for lunch. Something interesting about restaurants here is that instead of looking at photos or names on a menu, you can actually see all the ingredients arranged on plates for each dish, so you know exactly what you're getting when you order. We tried some local specialties. This corn porridge that doesn't look that exciting, but it's honestly the best porridge I've ever had. Wontons, a classic can't go wrong kind of item, and these crispy dough things with tofu inside. Throughout my bike tours, I encounter so many interesting local foods, and trying different things is a big part of traveling. But whether or not you've actually been traveling recently, you can still get adventurous in your kitchen and try out new and exciting cuisines from both your own country and foreign countries. One great way to get started with cooking is through tutorial videos, and the perfect place to find them is the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform where you can sharpen up existing skills, learn a new hobby, or improve your lifestyle by watching instructional videos in a range of topics, from the arts to entrepreneurship to various life skills to much more. If you want to improve your cooking skills, I recommend Make Food Taste Better by Julie Yoon. She gives tons of useful information that helps you understand exactly what things you should do or what ingredients you should add to achieve a certain flavor profile. For example, using ingredients like bouillon, fish sauce, or fermented bean paste helps give food a savory, deep umami flavor. These special umami ingredients don't actually make your dish taste like fish or beans, but they make the overall flavor profile much richer. On Skillshare, you can get completely in learning mode and focus on your new skills and interests. There are no disruptive ads, and there are endless topics to choose from. You might even discover a new hobby that you never even knew you were interested in. If you want to give Skillshare a try, check out the link in the description. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to join Skillshare Premium will get 1 free month. Now, back to the bike tour. Looking at the fall leaves around here, you will never guess that it's actually December. The December in this place is like October in my hometown in the US. All right, everyone, we have returned to the countryside. Let's see what interesting finds are waiting over here. Personally, I can't get anywhere without Baidu Maps. I rely on it even for a 5-minute walk to the local mall. But Wei is guiding this bike tour in the raw. No map, just relying on memory. Which is very impressive and brave, but sometimes a little bit inaccurate.
开个桥开起来，尾角来朝边到边家。
稻城路还稻城啊？
那个小里来近。
啊不，小里个哦，
小里
我隔壁哦。
It's been a dry fall, so the local creek bed is dried up, and the village dogs are milking it for all it's worth. Look at them frolicking. 2 dogs having a romantic moment, and then this awkward third wheel trying really hard to join in. Come on, guys. Let me join. Come on. Let me in. Come on. Come on. Let me join. Please, guys, let me join you. Please. Please. Let me join you. Please. Please. Oh.
到时先。
We encountered a beekeeper on the side of the road, and check this out. This guy is just putting his raw, bare hand right in there. I mean, I love bugs too, but like, come on, that's a whole new level. Hello.
最差不多唔够啊？
我呢，养蜜蜂养了一辈子了，它叮几个也无所谓。但是你顺着它的性子来呢，它也不叮你，基本上不叮。
已经摸清了它的性格了。
哎，对。
哦，那是有经络性有味的。
我是跟蜜女啊。
哦，就是要经常要换的，它要跟那个蜜蜂有采蜜的源头，有这种可以采的。
什么地方花开了？
哎，
那个哪个地方花期开了？
它有些
花过了。
哦，那你是不是？
老家就是这里啊。
哦，老家是这里，这是你的基地，是吧？
对。冬的时候，未地没有花了，我们就回来了。我们是蜜蜂是全国各地跑的。我说我7、8月份我就在青藏高原。
啊，那么远。He's finished his rotations for the year and is now back at home. The bees are about to enter hibernation, and then he'll be out traveling all over the country again when the spring comes. What on earth is that noise? Is that a cat or a bird? I've listened to that clip like 10 times and I still have no idea. Nowadays, most people around here either live in apartments or in these modern concrete homes, but this place does have an old neighborhood that is a reminder of what living conditions used to be like. A few of these old stone and wood homes are still inhabited. This luxurious home with a big courtyard has now been turned into a series of art classrooms and studios. Huh. Swallows have made nests on the ceiling, and in order to stop their poop from falling on clients in this photography studio, they put traditional woven hats underneath to catch the poop. Creative and kind of cute. Some houses have been preserved with all their old furniture and things used for everyday life, capturing a snapshot of life in the old days. One of these everyday items is a rice bucket, which Wei told me around here is an insult. It's kind of a way of calling somebody an idiot.
就你这个家伙，你这个人，只懂得你的才能是怎么样，就只会吃饭，不会做其他的，所以说叫饭桶。
Some of the historical items in this village I honestly couldn't even recognize.
就是拴马的呢，马绳的。以前不是要下马之后，就像我们骑车，我们车子没地方放，马是要跑掉的嘛，他这个把这马绳就给他，对，大户人家的，对，一般的还没有的，就说明以前这种就是官员啊，或者就是比较有钱的那些人。
That's all for today's video, everyone. The sun is setting and it's time to head back to the conference hotel. Hope you guys enjoyed my first ever bike tour with a subscriber. It was great having someone around to translate the almost incomprehensible local dialect and show me so many interesting things and places. Maybe I'll find more subscribers to bike with in the future. Wei will also be joining me for part of tomorrow's bike ride to the ancient villages and tea terraces of southern Tiantai County. Don't miss out, and I will see you guys next time.